What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete Strategy. I'm Pete. I'm a top player in Risk Global Domination, the daily release on YouTube, on Free Pete, and KPS. And here we are. Classic fixed. I'm in the starting position playing as white. Okay. I have an okay spawn for Africa. Purple's is better. Blue has a god spawn for Europe. Red has an excellent spawn for North America. I find myself in an immediate and obvious spawn for no bonus game. Red also has the line to Australia. So, what does that tell us? Where do we put our troops? I think we put our troops in a hedging position in Asia. Wait and see approach. But I don't like this open at all. I think this is a really, really weak open. At least we don't get terrible dice. All right, that's how we start. Let me show you guys the settings. We're playing classic fixed, world domination. So classic map, auto setup, 90-second turn easy bot, automated. Fixed cards, balance splits dice. We did filter out novices this game, so hopefully we don't see too much idiocy in the early game. And then alliances are on, fog blizzards, portals are off. And as I said, I'm in the first position. Second position is General Steele, 16221 from USA. Plays Magenta. Magenta has a great South America start that they don't take. Should move his 4 up to let the purple 5 into Africa. Be what I would do if I was Magenta and good. Hey, Reginald. Our classic fix assist here. Reginald Schmopus Boy G. The true strategic genius behind the Kill Pete strategy. Pound for pound, the best risk player in the world. And purveyor of the finest flumpus meat. Hi. This is what happens when you mow. Okay, so red would like Australia instead of the North America spawn. Makes me wish I put troops in there. That's fine. If he wants to take that, then I'll start stacking in NA. Red is General Andra, 14607 from Mexico. Black player. Slippery Salmon has bought it out. Ugh. In the open. Black player is going to be a bot. Why can I lose 2 2s from this bot's stupid attacks? Set the alliance with purple. Throw him a thumbs up. Purple takes Africa. You have to slam through a decent amount of bot material, which is good. Probably goes pop, pop. Maybe purple is going for South America instead. Oh, interesting. Okay, that gives me Africa. I'll take Africa in a heartbeat. I'll take Africa in a heartbeat, and I'll let him move his 3. He moves the Mideast 3 or the South Africa 3. Moving the Mideast 3 would have been friendlier to me, but that's okay. He's worried about his own game, and I don't blame him. Okay, so now I have an okay line for Africa. Purple is Renrai, 212 from USA. Final position is Striker V, also USA, and this is just the best spawn you've ever seen for Europe. Probably has Europe on the first turn if he's greedy. And it looks like he's greedy. All right, this is a dominating performance by Blue. This would be Blue's game to lose. I'm still torn between whether or not I want to take North America or Africa. I think I want to take Africa. Because Red still's a 5-stack in there. Africa's hopefully less threatening to Blue. And Blue's crazy strong, taking a turn 1 Europe. They'll be able to really threaten just about anyone on this board. Okay, so I think I stack. I mean, maybe I could interrupt, but that doesn't really keep me alive very long. I'm going to have to hope to take Africa on a set. I leave the purple connection open such that purple can move the 3 into that position, and or the bot was going to hit that anyways, is the hope. I don't love the African position here, given how strong blue is. Blue might not have any reason to let me. Does magenta interrupt? No, no one's going to interrupt blue, right? Blue's going to be a very dominant force this game. I'm going to have to get lucky on the cards. At least I'm in the first position. Okay, red will take Australia this turn. Yes. Blackbot might go pop pop. Hello? What are you all this noise about, Red? Want to sit with me while we play Classic Fixed? I know you enjoy the Classic Fixed strats, sir. You want to sit with me? Hmm? Oh, yes. Okay, so Red fails the take on Australia because he didn't keep his shit together? All right. And where does Black put his troops? You don't see 4 and 4 break. I've never seen that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to lose my 3-second NA. That's fine. Too bad. We do see an attack. All right, so there's 1 less troop in Africa for me to take. But unfortunately, that closes the line. So maybe purple reconnects. Or purple just gives up. Forces me to smash through a 3 to unify. I don't want to smash through a 3 to unify. I'd much rather be friendlier with you. This sucks. The situation does not seem to be getting much better. Hey, bud. Okay. Well, maybe I get lucky cards. Oh, best I can do is a cavalry trade. If we get it, we take it. Okay. Blue decides to capture Europe and then not stunt on everyone? No, of course they are. Okay, so I think what I do is I stack on my 6. I roll down into the Africa position. And hopefully this gives purple a line to get their 3 into. I'll also offer the alliance to blue here. Maybe they like it, maybe they don't, but I think it would be way worse to have a neighbor that's an enemy. One who is super strong. So this is all I want to do. Remain in a number of positions. Maybe I get fed the black kill. That could be okay. Blue should have seen that as friendly. What does magenta do? Okay, magenta moves into Africa. Okay, that's not good for me. Breaks? Okay, breaks. Yay. All right, now we're good. That is good for me. Slowing blue down is very nice for Pete, who's trying to take the Africa position. Yes. Magenta might go out first even before the bot from that, depending on cards. We did nail the cavalry trade, so we are going to stake our claim on Africa. Red is going to finish the Australia position. I'll take the opportunity here to ally them. Same with magenta. And let's see which of the human players would like to play ball with Pete. Magenta says, yes, you got it. Thank you for breaking. Purple will take South America here. Guard on 2 positions. All right, here's the turn where I get the bot out of my bonus. Give up the equity on trying to get that kill to have most of Africa. I think blue pops the magenta 3. We set here. We have a set on 3. We set here. We're going to take the bot out of our position. Still, interestingly, haven't put our 7 in. But this is fine. This says to everybody, you guys can continue jockeying for position up here. But I would like to claim for Africa. Okay, magenta sets re-breaks would be my guess. Re-break on blue. Keep blue weak. If you don't re-break, you're dumb, because blue's going to hunt you now. Mm-hmm. All in on the re-break. Incorrect. All in on the runaway. Fully runs away. He would like to put his troops in Siberia. Cool. Thankfully, purple still has an exclave, so I can take Africa, and the South American position can take cards. That's win-win. Purple does this. That's bad for me. He would be not an ally in that case. And red now working on North America. Interesting. Instead of breaking Europe, well, this is one way to play the Australia position, is you pivot from Australia to a better position as quickly as you can. My real hope, let's see what black does, but I don't really think I care. Okay, they set in North America. They set to break blue. Poor blue. Blue went from hero to 0 real quick. They're going to break blue, that bot. 8v5 we see. Yeah, and we see it win, too, of course. Wow. Too bad. Okay, so I feel pretty good taking Africa here as long as purple puts enough on their exclave. If purple's locked in South America, then that's not as good for me on the Africa position, but I still think I take Africa here for the first time. We're in an okay spot, 20 for troops. Purple putting how much on that 8? Okay, not enough. He's going to walk into Mexico. Purple doesn't really understand how to play the South America position. Okay, that's fine. That's fine by me. Because I'm going to heavy stack. I'm going to heavy stack, light stack. If he wants to keep messing in any, that's perfect. Blue going to retake. Yes. I'm going to take Africa for the first turn here. I'm going to guard a majority position in North Africa and a minority position in Egypt. Maybe I don't guard Egypt at all. Because I'd still be soft to magenta. And one big stack threatens blue better than 2 positions. Yeah, maybe single stack. Let's just get all our troops in one spot. I'm not going to break blue. Blue sees that I could. He sees that I choose not to. I value a relationship with blue here, and magenta's already pissed him off. A single stack in North Africa blocks purple from getting any bright ideas to hit me, and we pull the Joker. Cool. Now I can do maybe a 2-position Africa with a solid understanding. Wow! Magenta rolls a 5e3 and fails. Magenta has shown their true colors. Now he runs away again from blue. Yeah, blue's going to kill you, man. If I was blue, I would absolutely make sure you died. Blue's also 19 for 4. So they're almost fishy. That would be an interesting play. Kill blue, pivot to Europe. Okay, red has a lock 10 stack. Red's 8 is also kind of threatened. They're going to break me? No. Good. They haven't allied me, though. Okay, maybe they do want to break me. Maybe I should guard a little bit on those other 2 positions. I'm going to get my card off the bot this turn. Bot skips. Give me a fucking break, skipping. Get out of here. And purple sets. Really? That's a guard stack. Or does that pop it? Yeah. If it pops, it's suicide. Okay, but you see how you have a position out there? Having a position out there is what you want. Oh, should I soften? Should I pivot to the mid-east position to guard? Mid-east position shows trust to purple. I think I do. I do want to do that. Fortunately, magenta doesn't get any love from me. I don't want to war with purple. I don't want a cold war with purple. I don't want a hot war with purple. If purple breaks me, at least I don't lose. Another cavalry trade with the Joker. Magenta has now ran from blue. If I was blue, I'd be hunting you. I'm very curious to see if purple breaks me here. I think purple would do well to work on North America. I think I've shown him every sort of kindness I could possibly by depressurizing our border. Red gets cards in NA. Yeah, purple should greed out and just start moving north off Mexico. But do they? Or do they break the Peatman? Well, I do have another lucky set, but I don't want to trade it for a 6 trade. I'd much rather get a 10 trade. Yeah, we got a lot of bomb material in North America. No break, no break, no break. Come on, purple. Come on, purple. Good. That's good. Fuck yeah. And he depressurizes as well. Fuck yeah. Sick. Okay, so there's a 10 stack there. It's a protection not only from me, but from blue. Red accepts. Okay. Red accepts. Blue could start working on magenta. I mean, I could get the magenta kill. Blue could get the magenta kill. No, blue's going to take black here. By the looks of it. That doesn't set him. Or does he guard out? Doesn't take the black kill. Call for 2? Uh-huh. I could take the black kill. That doesn't set me either. I think I'd chill. I'm in a rush. I'm in a rush at all. Hopefully we pull something other than a cavalry. Pull a second Joker. Oh my god. All right. I don't know that I want to be sitting on 5 cards though. Magenta's lucky he had cards. He was looking kind of fishy. Magenta now is his majority position in North America. Pretty soon going to be unable to take cards up there. Someone's going to pop my 3. Look at this battle for North America. Red takes black. We lose the bot first. Good. For turn 1 bot out equals death. I'm glad that's justice in the universe. Death. Good for red. Okay. So I'm at 36. Magenta's at 36. I'm on 4. I don't think I sit on 5 cards. I just don't feel like it. I feel a little fragile. I have okay relationships with my neighbors. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Okay, so obviously blue would have it out for magenta. Okay. Purple continues to not break. That's good for me. I have to waste a Joker and take a 6 trade here, and I hate that. How many of you guys would do that versus how many of you guys would sit on 5 and try and preserve both? I'm feeling a little bit flush with jokers, so I'll piss one of them away here to not be on 5 cards. I'm not really worried, though. Nobody's open to kill me. Should I worry? Is this dumb? Is this too conservative? I don't know. I got neighbors in the 50s and I'm at 36. I don't like that. I'm actually unsure about this decision. This is an inflection point for me. I don't know what the correct move is. So I'm sitting at 42 troops and 4. I don't want to sit on 5 cards. I really don't. And that's the end of the story. I just don't want to sit on 5 cards. We get the Congo +2, so it's an 8 trade. That's good enough. But the minimum in North America is we are expecting to lose it at some point. Not yet. I can just continue status quo. Let's refill the cup of coffee. All right, so red has left North America, and magenta finds themselves in a single position in Northwest Territories. I think that bodes very poorly for magenta, since they pissed off the Europe player. Purple sets gets a 10 trade. I think most of that goes on Japan. I don't see a world where magenta gets anything other than 5th, unless we all start fighting amongst ourselves, but I don't think we do. I'm happy in the Africa position. It's not the chip leader, but I'm not threatening anyone, and I haven't been the whole game. I'm just taking cards. Okay, puts only a little bit in Japan. Nice big stack. Maybe we can slowly walk that stack out and let the pressure between magenta, purple build, and or if this line ever gets open, maybe blue does swoop in for the kill at some point. Yeah, they're going to knock those 2 territories out of Asia, so magenta will be in a single position. No, blue doesn't rush. That goes to the 14. Goes to the 24. Goes to the 14. Okay. Why not put red under 12 territories? He won't think that. He won't think anything of that. But I just cost red and troop. And definitely have a set. Did I trade both my jokers? Thanks, game. The game auto traded both my jokers. Didn't I just realized that. That was like last turn. Well, serves me right. We're playing a poorly designed game. I didn't say that. Serves me right for making a bad decision. Always your fault when you make mistakes with bad design, as I am reminded by people on a very frequent basis. When you play a game that has bad default designs and you fuck up, it's your fault. Never forget it. Okay, red's doing the whole I want to hold a lot of board thing. Which I don't terribly mind because that's also a pretty shitty long-term strategy. Yeah. What does purple do? Purple continues pushing up. I don't think magenta ever opens purple's 37 now in Mexico. Let's take some cards in Asia. Yeah, we'll get red under 12 territories pretty soon. Never mind. Purple's going to unify into himself. Okay, so now magenta's in a real bit of a quandary, right? Oh, does he move it all off? No. He says, I still want South America. I've watched so many more troops than me. Why? What did I do differently to purple? They have a shittier bonus to me. I guess they don't. They have like 7 more troops, and it's not a big deal. Okay. All of a sudden, I don't love Blue's games so much. Blue's a lot of locked material. They can hit me, but I haven't defended them at all. Right? I've been the best fucking neighbor they've ever had. That 7 goes to the 24. Yeah. Okay. So they're guarding on 2 sort of threatening positions. I'll just take a card in a fairly innocuous way, but also it opens up purple stack to get the kill on magenta if they so choose, which would be lovely. Purple would just limb magenta, but I don't think they will because I don't think they're dumb. Magenta luckily sets again. Excellent. Excellent, excellent choice. I don't think we see them pop the 31 of blue, but they might. They might continue to be an asshole to blue. They don't. They're just taking cards now. I think magenta's days are numbered anyway. You place it. The card luck can only last so far. We do have a 10 trade on 4. Then we're going to see a 4-player good neighbor scenario, I think, for a while. This game is a patience game. I can already see this one going quite a while. Maybe I'll go live in the middle if I get bored. Purple takes me out of North America. Fine. No problem. He doesn't. He chooses to prioritize hitting the 3 because he wants his line open to kill magenta eventually. I like that. That's fine then. I'll start taking cards in Asia. That's totally fine. And we got the 69 stack. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a good sign. Finishing on a 69 stack, we dab on that. It's a good sign. It bodes well for the future of our game to be sitting on a 69 stack. Yes, take cards magenta. Someone's going to kill you. You're surrounded by people who aren't me, be it blue, be it purple. You're running out of card options. You will open blue. Someone's going to take the magenta kill, I think. Red's going to pop the 2 purple territories. Yeah, that puts him at 12 again. Purple says, I'm sorry. What are you sorry for? Having to hit this man under 12? I wouldn't be. I think red strat is shit. He should have prioritized taking North America when he had the chance. Purple takes the 8 trade. And we see this bullshit Asia strat never work. Right? It's just not good of all of this loose material. Purple locks their own. Main second? No. Still open. Yeah, that's ready to strike. That kills magenta at some point. Maybe not anytime soon, but I think it does kill magenta. Blue hits red under 12. That's going to piss off red. I get an easy card off blue. So the reason I'm shitting on Red's game is, you guys know I don't love the Australia position. One of the key hallmarks of playing the Australia position, in my opinion, correctly, is getting out of it. So he remains in it. He's holding a lot of board in Asia, which does him no good in terms of troop generation, because he hasn't held 12 territories, I think, once this game. He is still slightly ahead of me in troops, but the Africa position will make up for it at some point. I'm now ahead of purple. In the troop lead, we have blue at 101, followed by red at 94, followed by me at 84, followed by purple at 78, and magenta at 56 troops. So blue can almost afford to just kill magenta. Okay, so red locks me out of cards. Does he think that I'm not going to hit for a card? Oh, we do see the limb. Okay, great. Great. That's way too early and incorrect. That's going to cost purple so many troops relative to what they recoup. That's great. Maybe I can take South America. He takes North America. I think this guy would... I could bully him a bit, right? Do I have it set? He guards more now. He doesn't want to give up any ground. Oh, he doesn't want North America at all. Well, can I get there? No, I would have to piss someone off pretty hard. Okay, blue gives me a card. Thank you. I'll trade there. I don't mind Australia getting... Yeah, all right. As long as blue wants to trade with me, we cool. At some point... Australia's getting the same as me now. So we're about the same size. I know what red does, or rather, I don't know what purple does from this spot, because he could have pivoted to North America. I don't think it would have been addressed, and then I could have had South America, so he would have 5, blue would have 5, I would have 5, and red would be fucked. I think red's greedy. I think red is going to advance but not retreat. Red's going to try and card starve me in blue, which isn't wise. Okay, I was wrong. Okay. This will trigger something. So he's expecting to not get invaded by blue. See if his intuition is correct there. I don't think blue lets you hold +7. I think that's ridiculous. I think you could walk out off of 55. I don't even think it has to be my idea. I think blue should absolutely hit purple's 3 there. I'm shocked he's not doing it. Okay, so blue's not doing it. Okay. Purple went super negative, but he will be able to recoup those troops because he's holding all of the Americas. I don't think I can afford to be aggressive to purple. Even though... like, there's no way I can hit him. I don't know. I think blue or red breaks this. I don't think I have to do anything. That's my gut. Purple's so weak. There's no real reason for us to let him rebuild. He's going to hold, at least for this turn. And then we see who he breaks. Breaking any of us is dumb. In your seat, as purple, you skip. I mean, maybe you start getting cards in Asia, but I even think that's unwise. I think you skip here. And yes, he skipped. This guy knows how to play. This guy knows how to play. I like it. I like it. All right, who's going to do the dirty work? If nobody does it, purple catches up and then takes the lead. Okay, blue sets takes a 10 trade. But we don't see 55v20. Blue's cool with that. Blue doesn't want to give up their lead. They still have 40 troops on purple. You thinking about killing me? No. You won't have 40 troops on this guy forever. I think purple eventually hits North Africa and get another cavalry trade. When he does, I have to pivot back. But until he does, I don't. I'm generating the same as red. And I'm at about the same troop count. No one's going to address the purple situation. I love it. If you're purple, you skip again. Okay, red takes a 10 trade. Because nobody's lined up. Except for blue. Blue's the one who's lined up. But blue not taking it 2 turns ago makes it less and less likely that he'll take it now. Purple keeps the skip. You rarely see someone hold both the Americas for more than one turn sequence. Keeps getting more expensive for blue to deal with. This is a great status quo for purple. I need the tension to break by someone who isn't me. In a 100 stack, though, we do have the largest stack on the board. Only player I could kill would be purple if I was lined up, but I'm not. Very sticky situation. And in order to line myself up, there's a massive tell. Being the second weakest with the weakest having the best generation. Oh, I hate this position. Definitely not the type of risk I like to play. Purple can just skip forever. Gonna catch up to me soon. Getting 11 to my 6. I'm just not getting cards. I could try to make a move for South America, but I feel like that triggers a war. Blue's just going to take a card and pass like me. We're doing this pussy-ass turtle shit where purple will win the game. Huh. What happens when he catches up to me and I ask for South America without preemptively? What if I ask? I think that's how I'm going to play it. I'm going to ask. Give him a chance to move it up to Mexico. That would be a more balanced move. I'm going to ask. It's super risky, but this board state does not do well for me. What's the name of the game, folks? I'm sorry, but I have to attack your territory.
I'm not trying to harm you. Back the troops off. Give me +5 as well. See if purple gets it. I think it's likely he doesn't get it. I'm going for a balancing play. He's now equal to me. Come on. Just put the 30 in Mexico. Doesn't. Does not back down. Oh, he raises. All right, blue. Now you have to. Back purple. You have to. Blue's thinking about it. I asked to get a +5 as well. Purple's is no, fuck you. At least blue's thinking about it. I even let purple catch up. You have to stop this guy from winning. You cannot turtle. And just let him get more than everybody. That's dumb. That loses us all the game. Come on. Do something. I think purple breaking me here would be dumb. But I think he does it. He doesn't. Good for purple. I like purple's game. I don't agree with killing magenta, but so far what he's done after has been excellent. Because he's counting on blue to be a pussy. Come on. You have to. You can't let this guy get 11 a turn. We die. It's going to hit my stack. Oh, man. My ability to negotiate failed. No, he's hitting red. Okay. I misread the situation. Why is he hitting so much red? That's an awful lot of red to hit. What the hell was that? Okay. What the hell was that? And he's going to turtle in Australia? That was the most expensive I'm going to turtle in Australia I've ever seen in my life. All right. Green now has, or purple now has initiative. Blue put themselves as the weakest. I could take second easily just by killing blue. Blue's play was terrible and made no sense. Don't know that I want to take second here. Purple breaks me, right? Instead of working. Fair enough. Okay. Blue likes that. So purple's really bad. Blue's off to the side. Now, if Blue Smarty doesn't connect, if he connects, he's dead. Yeah, doesn't connect. Damn. Too bad. No amount of letting purple hold shit would help me. All I wanted was, I wanted South America so it was balanced. This is what happens when you can't talk to people. And or they're just not very good. I hate having the not very good player win. But that's how it goes. Gotta kill blue here. Purple doesn't put out enough troops. Dude, you don't lock your stack in a fixed endgame. What are you doing? I can't believe this guy's gonna kill me. And that's the game, folks. Shit. Disappointing. Very disappointing. Hide. Go from the lead to hiding in Australia like a bitch. What are you doing? Yeah, well, what are you doing? Like a bitch. All right. Yeah. I know. You suck. And you're dead. Interesting line for blue to take. He's like, well, I guess everything I tried to communicate to purple, he saw as threatening. So purple is weaker than blue. Purple's like a beginner, right? Blue at least is like an intermediate expert, maybe. Might be a beginner too, though, with that fucking pivot from with the downgrade, right? Let's see. Yeah, this is the most tedious part of classic fixed game. You can't negotiate with someone. You put your stack out, you don't put your stack there. I would like to see the ranks, please. You should be able to, like, immediately surrender and end the game. It's actually rare that I would have a need for that feature, but right now would be that moment, right? All I would want to do is just surrender. So that we would go to the rank screen. But if I do that, you don't get the ranks, right? You go to the, you immediately back to the main screen. Keep hitting me, bro. That's right. Keep hitting me, bro. Yeah. I didn't hate Purple's game. Purple has like some mechanics, very low diplomatic skill. Definitely a beginner though. If Purple's an intermediate, I'll be shocked. He knew how to skip. Maybe. I guess you can get to intermediate with low diplomatic skill. Blue had better diplomatic skill, but not better mechanics. Like what, Blue fucking throwing into red, letting me get the red kill almost for free. Yeah, we're manualing singles. Is that what we're doing? Let's go. Manual singles, beginner moves for sure. All right, let's see. So I think before we look, I think that Magenta could have been the highest skilled player of this game. Black botted out turn 1. Red wasn't very good either. Very few players are above intermediate here. Red was an expert. Blue was an intermediate, yeah, and purple was in fact beaters. Blue was better than purple. That makes a lot of sense. Red was an expert. Ugh, don't like that. Don't like what red did at all. Did that hurt me or did that help me? Help me a touch. All right. I'm going to get 900 SP in 10 days. I think we got that. Hope you enjoyed, folks. And if you did, you like the show, you can click the notifications to be notified. You can subscribe to both the Kill Beat Strategy and Free Pete for more daily Risk content. So I hope you enjoy. And for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.